Lauren, first of all, your just overall reactions. I mean, you guys had the lead for quite a while. Then they had that big third quarter, back and forth in the fourth quarter. So, what are you thinking now about the game and really about the season?
We had it. Kind of just lost it in the end. But I'm just initially thinking this was a great season. Played our hearts out for our seniors. They played their hearts out. Just got to execute in the end, and that way we can get the win at the end.
You came out of the timeout. You guys had an opportunity to tie the game. Was that last pass like a case of you thought she was going to go this way and she went this way, something like that, or what went on there?
Yeah, just a miscommunication. I was a little bit kind of, two people were on me, so just trying to get it away from the corner I was in. Just a miscommunication, like you said.
If you look at these stats, they out-rebound you by 11. They shoot 21 free throws, and you guys shoot 3. And yet you're still in the game to the very end. What does that say to you?
Compliment to us individually and us coming together as a team, being as great as we are. Even with those kind of, I guess, bad things, we can still be in a game. Some teams can't do that, and the fact that we are able to do that and be in the game and have it this close means if we would have executed a little bit more, that game's ours. Or if we would have rebounded maybe 2 more times, that game's ours, even with being down so much. But just finding a way to, even with those things, doing the extra thing in the end to get the win.
There were, different people stepping up in different ways at different points in this game. How does that wrap up the season that you all had?
Wrapped it up by saying we went out fighting. Sometimes it's hard to find that person to step up when it's hard or when they're on their run and it's like, Jesus, nothing's working for us, But so many people did step up. Kendall McCoy, Leah Purvis, Kristen Levering, Bailey Reed with rebounds, Sav. Everybody just stepped up, and it's big.
You yourself did have a great game, over 20 points again. How does it feel knowing that you could be one of those people that your teammates could rely on at points when others maybe weren't hitting those shots?
It feels great that they have the confidence in me to know that I want the ball too, and for them to give it to me. Just they're looking their eyes. They're always telling me, come on, low, and I'm like, I'm trying, guys, and just looking at them, they give me the confidence even when I feel like I don't have anything left.
And to wrap up this season, what is the best words you could use to describe this team this year?
Fighters. We've been through so much together, from preseason, conditioning, oh my God, just fighting.
Thank you. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Obviously a difficult time for you, but, in some ways, you tie your career high for threes in a game of this magnitude. You came out there in the fourth quarter and, really led the charge. Is there any kind of solace you can take out of that kind of contribution in a game of this nature?
Yeah, I think so, just because, I think I got my confidence back a little bit tonight with my shot. And my team has had confidence in me all year, but it just kind of felt good to hit some big threes like that. So overall, I think I can feel good about that, but, obviously still disappointed about, the loss overall.
What can you tell us about your team's effort on the floor today? It didn't feel like you ever gave up, even when they took the lead in the second half. Right,
yeah. I think Lo said it best that, even when things aren't going our way, we just still try to stay together, still try to keep fighting. And unfortunately tonight the fight just, wasn't enough at the end, but I thought people stepped up. We had some really good, possessions on offense, some good on defense, just overall, and I think that's what makes us, such a good team.
You guys got off to the 20-9 start and led for most of the game, and then they went on that 17-0 run in the third quarter there. Mm-hmm. What changed from the beginning of the game to that stretch where they basically got themselves back into it?
Right. Kudos to them. They were being really aggressive on the offensive end, especially number 4, taking it to the rim, getting to the free throw line. And I think we just lost our composure a little bit defensively for the time being there. So we just kept telling ourselves, get through this third quarter, and then let's bring it back to this fourth. Let's take this game.
Miami called timeout a couple times in the fourth quarter. What was Coach Duffy's message to the bench saying, you're still in this? What was she trying to do, motivate you? What did she say in those huddles?
She was, in our face a little bit, boosting us up, just really doing anything to get us motivated. She's really good at that, and I think we respond pretty well to her out of timeouts, whether she has to yell in our faces or she's just giving us the confidence, telling us that we can do it.
Now, after your first 2 seasons here, did you ever think that you'd be standing here chatting with us after a first round of a WNIT game? How has this team changed since you got here?
It's unbelievable. Just thinking after my sophomore year and seeing where I am now, I just couldn't be more proud of, myself and just this entire team.
Thank you, Kendall. We
Thank you.
appreciate it.